What's up? How you doing? So you got a vintage Tremolo that's got those pesky adjustment screws sticking way up into your hand. Probably can't see, but this guitar has that problem. Today we're going to grind these down. We'll need a Dremel, safety glasses, a permanent marker, and the Allen tool to pull the screws out. Oh, and you'll need a measurement device. And you're going to need a pair of pliers to hold the adjustment screws while you're grinding them. So that's like 6 things, I guess. So this right here is what we're working with. Usually Strats have a fretboard radius. It's not going to be perfectly flat. These center saddles are usually a little bit higher than the outer ones. So what Fender's done with this is you have the shorter screws on the outside saddles, but then the center are real high and they dig into your hand. Some guys have commented in the comments that they just got new screws and everything was fine. I went to the hardware store and they don't have this size screw, or they do, but it's like longer or this size. They don't have this length. And even if I got a new set of screws that were this length, they wouldn't be long enough for these center saddles. The first thing I'm going to do on each string is I'm going to make sure the action is where I want it with this ruler right here. I'm only going to do these 4 center saddles, so check the action on these 4 center strings. As long as that's correct, we're going to go over here and I'm going to count the threads that are sticking out past where I want it down. And then whatever threads I want to take off, I'm going to pull each individual adjustment screw out and mark those threads with a permanent marker. Then we're going to take that individual screw, I'm going to hold it with a pair of pliers, and I'm going to go outside and Dremel those marked threads off. Real exciting video, pulling each of the center screws out one by one to grind them. Yay. 5th string's a little over 2/32, the 17th fret. And yes, you guys that keep saying, don't you mean 1/16? No, I mean 2/32, because I measure my stuff in 30 seconds. So I'm not going to keep changing the measurements to 16th and back to 30 seconds. It's just simpler to keep it 30 seconds. Because if I say 3/32, people have to do the math conversion in their head, 16th back to 2/32. So I really appreciate the comments, wise guys, but we're staying in 30 seconds. I go a little over 2/32. If you really wanted to be technical with it there, Smartson, a little over 2/32 would be probably like 11/164 or something there, Smartson. Check the 4th string. Go ahead and check all the strings while we're at it. A little over 2/32, which that's a wound, that's okay. G string right at 2/32. Or 1/16 is right at 1/16. B string right at 2/32, 1/16. Alright, it's really hard to see to count the threads. I'm going to mark each screw with a permanent marker all the way down to the saddle, and then that should let me know how many threads to take off on the other side. Dang, holding the light in your view there. This one right here is real high. Alright, here's the first screw. I counted 3 with my fingernail. Looks like about 3 is marked. Put the screw inside the pliers and mark the file side. Yeah, you probably want to wear some beat up safety glasses to keep from getting metal shavings in your eye. Yay! All of that for 1 screw. Gotta do that for each 8 of these. Mark the same amount of black on the grind side. You don't want to grind the side with your Allen hole in it. This is how I'm holding these. I'm using paper towel to help protect the threads, and I'm putting the screw inside of a groove that are in these pliers so it's not going anywhere, and then holding pretty tight. So let's go grind this one. Saddle 5 is done. Okay, not a whole lot needs to come off of saddles 3 and 4. Looks like just maybe 2 threads. We are on saddle 4. Mark about 2 threads on the grind side. This is mainly so you don't want to grind past the ink. This is just sort of so you can tell how much you're taking off. So I'm marking 2 threads on the grind side, and when I'm grinding, when I start getting where I don't see ink, I might want to stop. Okay, the other screw of saddle 4. Here's one that only needs about 2 threads. Saddle 4 is done. All right, saddle 3. Here we go again. Oh my goodness, this is tedious. Two threads. All right. Chicken, chicken head. Chicken head. Come on, man. Here's the last screw. Take about 3 threads off of this one, I think. Beautiful, man. Chicken. Bald head, scallywag. Ain't got no hair and back. Gelled up, weaved up. Pull up in slow-mo and holler at a chicken. Oh yeah, no screws in my hand. I'm gonna go through and check the action on each string, make sure everything's even and adjusted, and I'll be back. it's your first time here, consider subscribing by pressing this button and pressing the bell icon so you get notifications to check out future videos. To all my subscribers, thanks for your comments. If you have any comments, leave them. I get back to them. I'll see you guys later. Have a good weekend. Peace.